How is it going, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with my NFC Championship game recap video. The Seattle Seahawks are heading to New York to take on the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl as they defeat the San Francisco 49ers 23-17. And a great game, which is probably by far the best playoff game yet this playoff season. And a great back and forth game all throughout the game. Two evenly matched teams going at it. Two teams that have hardly any differences between them, so similar. They split the regular season matchups, and one team had to win. And it came down to pretty much the very last play of the game. The 49ers obviously going down the field to take the lead with 20 seconds left at the time of the interception. Kaepernick throws it deep to Michael Crabtree. Great play by arguably the best corner in the game right now, Richard Sherman. Knocks it down, makes a play, allows his man to get the interception to end the game. And great play there. Like they say, like the cliche quote goes, big time players make big time plays in big time games, and that's what Richard Sherman did. Great play by him and great stop there at the end. But like I said in my preview prediction video of the game, this game was so hard to predict because, like I said, these teams are two similar teams. There's not any differences between them really. And I picked Seattle because of home field advantage, and I knew it was going to be close either way. Got it right, but didn't have much basis to predict that on because they're so similar. But got it right though. But what a game! Like I said, such similar teams. One team had to win. Crazy. Final stats of the game: total yardage. They just updated it. 300. Both teams ended up with 308 total yards. Talk about similar teams. I didn't even know that. Wow, just wow. Back and forth game. Seattle failed 10. It was 10-0. First drive, the first play of the game was fumbled by Seattle on the opening kickoff. The San Francisco 49ers capitalized with a field goal. Seattle's defense came up big and a bunch of times in the game. Both kickers were solid. Marshawn and Lynch had that long 40-yard run, that 40-yard touchdown run. Great play from him to tie the game. Then Colin Kaepernick and the 49ers went down the field and scored the next drive after a really nice kickoff return following that Marshawn Lynch touchdown run. And then Seattle comes back a little bit, ends up scoring a touchdown, take the lead. A great play on a 35-yard touchdown pass. Who was it to? It was to Jermaine Kearse. Great pass from Russell Wilson. Also wanted to say that touchdown pass that Colin Kaepernick threw, it was to Anquan Bolden. My God, that was an absolute laser. That was, I don't know how to explain. That had some serious zip behind it, definitely. But they took a 6-point lead after the Stephen Hauschka 47-yard field goal. 49ers get the football back. In the middle of the drive, they had to convert a nice 4th and 2. Nice flat pass from Colin Kaepernick on the run. I believe it's to Frank Gore out of the backfield to keep the drive going. Came down to the last play. They were moving the football so great. It wasn't a bad pass by Kaepernick. Richard Sherman just made a great play. I'm sure if he had it back, he wouldn't have thrown it Sherman's way. But it wasn't really a bad pass. The one he threw earlier, I forget who intercepted that, but that was a bad pass. But I think Colin Kaepernick ended up with 2 turnovers. He had that one fumble. He had the one fumble and the one interception. And you do want to, my prayers and thoughts are with Navarro Bowman. Horrible. That was a horrible scene there with the knee and everything. Hopefully he recovers. Hopefully it's nothing. I know it's probably going to be serious, but something that he can come back by next season, be 100% and be fine. That looked very, very bad. We hope for the best. And it's kind of crazy though how that play ended up, because we all know, looking at the replays, it should have been a San Francisco 49 fumble recovery by Navarro Bowman. The guy can't hold on to the football when he just tore about every single ligament in his knee. I'm pretty sure he was man enough to get the fumble after that, but to hold on to that after 25 men are on him. That's impossible. Obviously, he recovered the fumble and was down. They overturned it. I mean, they didn't overturn it because Seattle ended up with it out of the dog pile, but that shouldn't have mattered. Replay obviously showed he had full possession of it. Next play, Marshawn Lynch, arguably the best running back in football, right behind Adrian Peterson, fumble. So football gods had something to do with that there, karma. But I wanted to mention that because that was really funny. But yeah, man, great game from Russell Wilson. Didn't have too many bad throws whatsoever. Colin Kaepernick only had a couple himself. He actually had 2 interceptions. I said he only had 2 turnovers. He had the 2 interceptions, my fault, which was 3 turnovers from him. Obviously, for some reason, wasn't counting the last interception. He had the 1 interception earlier, and then he had the 1 fumble. I can't remember who knocked that one down. But I think both quarterbacks played solid. Colin Kaepernick had a bunch of huge runs. He actually ended up with 130 yards. Didn't know it was that much. But he had a ton of big runs in this one, which, I mean, he played well. He played well running the football. Yeah, he had a couple mistakes holding on to the football. But all in all, he played very solid, as both teams did. A great, hard-fought game between 2 physical, similar football teams. And I want to say congratulations to both teams on 2 great seasons. Obviously, Seattle got the better part of it. So advancing to the Super Bowl has a chance to win it all. But San Francisco, as long as Harbaugh's there, Kaepernick's a solid quarterback. They have a great defense. They'll be in the thick of things every single season. Yeah, I know it's got to suck to get this close 2 seasons in a row, but I wouldn't count you out for next year's solid team, and they'll be just as good, if not better, next season. As long Colin Kaepernick's going to develop. I mean, you got to remember it's his 2nd year as a starter. Well, this is really his 1st season as a full starter, and in his 2 seasons, and so I guess you can say his 1.5 seasons starting, he's already made it to 2 NFC Championship games. Eventually, that will carry over and extend into the Super Bowl. So that's something you got to look forward to. But I'll end it at that, guys. Congratulations, Seattle, for making it to the Super Bowl to take on the Denver Broncos. Right after this video, I'm going to be coming at you with my Super Bowl preview. Try to be the first person on YouTube to come at you with my Super Bowl preview. I do want to tell you the final stats before I get out of here. Like I said, total yardage 308 to 308, somewhere there. Both teams had 8 passing touchdowns, 7 rushing first downs for San Francisco, 5 for Seattle. Don't know why I said that. 161 rushing yards from the 49ers, 115 from Seattle. Both teams had 65 penalty yardage from 49ers, 66 for Seattle. Colin Kaepernick ended up 14 to 24, 153 yards, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. He also added, like I said, 130 yards on the ground. Frank Gore only had 14 on the ground. I didn't realize it was that little. Marshawn Lynch had 109 on the ground, 22 carries. Doug Baldwin had 6 receptions, 106 yards. Jermaine Kears had the lone receiving touchdown for Seattle. And Anquan Bolden had the 1 receiving touchdown for San Francisco. Who was it that had that last interception? Was that, I believe, was it Cam Chancellor? No, it was Malcolm Smith had that last interception. Okay. Alright, guys, I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you thought about the game in the comment section below. It was a great game, and let me know your prediction for the Super Bowl because it's set, it's final, we know who's in it, so let me know who you think wins. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more NFL playoff coverage, and also for NFL draft coverage, coming at you with all things NFL draft, position breakdowns for prospects entering the draft, coming at you with Senior Bowl coverage, more and more, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/SRERTR, and as always, guys, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans to you. 2 weeks to the Super Bowl. Countdown starts now. Catch you guys then. Peace.